All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Extra Life game. For today, we have our Claus for Concern one-shot Christmas adventure. But before we do get into that, and kind of kill some time while we're at it, want to go over our weekly schedule here. We will have this upcoming week our Princess of the Apocalypse Monday. But then the next two regular streams will not happen due to the Christmas break here, but we normally have on Fridays our Eberron Oracle of War, and then on Saturdays we will do on New Year's Eve the another one shot, but then we will be starting some kind of other D&D games coming forward into the new year, so keep that in mind. But before we do get into our game today, I do want to put it out there that our adventure today is raising money for Extra Life, and in doing so, you have the ability to purchase what we consider rerolls, which are the ability to reroll the D20s so that our players can have the chance to possibly do better on the roll, or give themselves advantage or the like. So keep that in mind. If you would like to make a donation to our Extra Life page, the link is in the chat, and it will periodically come up again as well. And we are allowing the opportunity to also donate to Spasmic Gamer's channel, as she is in this one shot as well. So any donations that are to her channel tonight as well can go ahead to purchase the rerolls. In doing so, we are raising money for our local children's hospital. As of right now, before we actually get started on our adventure today, our total at the beginning of this, I know we've already had a $10 donation today, but my total was $1,100 before we started this game. And our team total, let's see here. Let me grab that real quick because I want to make sure. Cora's total is $642 at the moment. And our complete total before this game was $2,279. So we will see what we do for this game, but just keeping in mind that all the proceeds will go to our local children's hospital, and in helping to raise money for the kids, and that is, the most important thing to us right now is to do this for the kids. And I mean, what other great reason than to play games to raise money for kids? All right, so with that, let us go ahead and jump over here to our normally cool adventure that we've got going on here. Claus for Concern is our title for our adventure today. And now, if you saw our announcements here, you will have found out that our module, the premise of it is specifically, oh no, something's wrong in the toy factory. Santa has been bamboozled, his workshop is overrun with frosty foes and wintry wrongdoers, and overall the North Pole's ne'er-do-wells. A team of Santa's elves managed to escape the workshop war zone and recruit a party of adventurers to go take back the Toyland. Can our heroes muster enough cheer and joy to make sure all the good little girls and boys get their holiday gifts? Or will everyone forever get their stockings full of coal, whether they're on the good list, the naughty list, or the nice list? All right. This module specifically was written by B.J. Keaton of Geek to Geek Media, and they also wrote another supplement that I did get put into some of this as well, called Stocking Stuffers and Side Quests, which has even more Christmas goodies in it. So check them out. I'm super excited. This is going to be so much fun. All right. So with that all being said, let's. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Should we give him the thing, Dylan? It is still technically your birthday week. Should we do the thing because Uncle Ragnarok pushed the button? Yeah, we should do the thing because Uncle Ragnarok pushed the button? Okay. Would my players all please go ahead and add 1 healing potion to your character sheet, which actually, in this case, is not necessarily called a regular potion of healing, as you see that there is a within within your person, you see there is a frosted snowman cookie that happens to be in your pocket, and it is a frosted snowman cookie of potion of healing. Sugar cookie shaped like a snowman with frosting and sprinkles on top. And Dylan has sent that to you in celebration of his birthday, as he is celebrated his birthday all week long by handing out potions of healing. So, all right. With that, our adventure will begin here. You will see that we do have a couple of our characters already on the board here. Now, who would like to go ahead and kick us off with the descriptions of our characters here? Anybody? As our adventure starts and our elves that escaped the toy shop having been overrun is able to go out and find these adventurers. You see one of the elves that has gotten away from the toy shop is a female elf who appears to be, well, to anyone not in the know anyway, appears to be no more than a 10-year-old child. But for everyone in the know, she is obviously a mature adult from, the way she speaks and carries herself. Obviously. Her team also is made up of a couple of other elves as well, very much looking in the human child appearance, of about 7 to 10 years old. But you see that the head elf, known as Sif, she is the leader of this little band, and for the most part, everybody kind of gives off a very bubbly and cheery personality, except for one. Thrin just seems to be almost shell-shocked or withdrawn. But with that, our adventure takes place. And who is the first person that they find?
Buddy the dwarf, what's your favorite color?
Okay. All right, so, Buddy, where do they find you?
Oh, well, I'm in the local toy shop, of course.
Okay. And so you see this small group of 5 children come in, and the female one stops and she says, Buddy, there you are. Hi, Buddy.
Hi there.
Hey,
How are
buddy,
you?
I'm good. I'm good. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Um,
I love Christmas.
as do I. It is, definitely my favorite time of year. Well, normally anyway. Um, buddy, and she kind of looks around, and she seems to be surveying the toy shop, and she says, "It seems that you've done a good job on the toys that you've got going on here, buddy. I have to say they're quite impressive."
Oh, well, thank you. I'm not near as good as some of the other elves around here, but I do my best. I try.
You you know what, buddy? Give me a perception check, please. Okay, that's a good start. I like it. I like it. You notice that she doesn't do it, but the other elves that are with her totally roll their eyes when you say and refer to yourself as an elf. It is clear to everyone involved that you are very much a dwarf. Very much. It is very clear to everyone that you are definitely not an elf by either the Santa Christmas version of elves or that of the racial definition.
Just because most people haven't seen a 4 foot tall, long bearded elf doesn't mean they don't exist. I mean, I haven't hit my
Oh,
growth
well,
spurt yet, but
of course, buddy, of course. Of course. That makes total sense. Now, buddy, I have to say we're here for a reason. Santa needs your help.
I know him.
You do, and you have always been on the nice list, and that's why we're here. You see, he's missing.
What? It can't be missing. Christmas is right around the corner.
In 3 days, as a matter of fact, yes. But the toy shop, it was overrun, and my team and I were lucky to have even gotten out. You see, we're in need of help. We can't take it alone, and so we're in the process of trying to find people that will help us. You're willing to help us, right?
Well, yeah, we gotta find Santa.
Well, of course, we have to take back his workshop, but okay. I know you've already been on the nice list for, well, all of your life, but we do have an offer for you. If we can find him, he's got this special bag that has extra special gifts inside, and we would like to offer you one of those if we can get it back.
Special gift just for helping Santa?
It's a just for helping Santa gift, yeah, exactly. Okay, do you know anybody else that you think might be willing to help us?
Well, I saw a few other people in town just a few minutes ago. I think they were just right around the corner there. They
Oh,
look like they might be a little bit adventuresome.
interesting. And she turns to her team and she goes, "Go find him." And as we cut to the team leaving the toy shop in a hunt for other adventurers, Sif will go through and explain, buddy, what you need, and will go through the toy shop, and you guys can together try to figure out what things you might need to take with you in hopes of getting the toy shop back. Now, with that, the 4 other male elves here will go out and Silent, where did they find you?
Probably just getting back into town
Okay.
with a bunch of the other knights kind of gathered around in a bit of a circle. They look kind of intimidating because they're big and they're wearing armor and brandishing these big weapons.
Okay.
Silence.
Okay.
Go ahead, just describe them now.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Among all the knights is one a little more distinguished than the others, only because the lore, like no one knows exactly how long he's been in this order, but they know that he has been in this order for an ungodly amount of time. He's got chainmail, and he's big. He's about 6'4", very athletically built, but every inch of his body is completely covered in the armor. You can't see. You can't see his skin. Can't see his face. He's got a helm on. You can see he has gray eyes through the visor of the helm, and a big glaive on his back. And on his front chest piece, is a pendant that looks like cranberries and mistletoe. Because he is senior, that is senior member.
Okay.
He looks very intimidating, but he is not. But he is silent. The knight. He is silent knight. But
I know. I'm very impressed with the. Okay. All right. And as you see this group of what you know to be elves, but to everyone else looks like this group of 4 boys comes up to you, and you recognize one of them as Miles, and he says, "Oh, I didn't know you got back into town. Silent, can we speak to you a minute?" And he kind of pulls you aside a little bit, and he says, "There's a problem at the workshop. The toy factory has been taken by, well, it's really, really cold there. And so there's been some goblins and some sprites and some bugbears that have taken over the toy factory. We're lucky to have gotten out alive. We need your help."
he will kind of cock his head a little bit and then kind of hold out his hands and make like a circle gesture. Okay. And then kind of like shrug his shoulders. He's basically stating, how are there bugbears at the North Pole? He won't say it, but that's what he is gesturing with his hands.
One of the other boys says, "The snowy bugbears, of course. Have you not? You didn't? I thought you..." And he kind of looks at you and he's like, "How does he not know there's snowy bugbears in the North Pole?" And then one of the other boys says, "Myra needs you, Silent. Mrs. Claus needs you. She's missing." Will you help us?
He'll turn to the rest of the platoon and kind of gesture with his hands that he is going to leave, and he will meet back up with them later.
They salute you, and you are gone.
Okay. These are gnomes, basically?
Basically, they are gnomes, yes. Yeah, basically.
All right. And he will... Miles is the one he was talking, right?
Yes. Miles is the one that you personally know. Yes.
Then he will pick up Miles and put him on his shoulder.
Okay.
And then he will...
All right. With that, you see the other 3 of the boys they go running off, and Miles will point you in the direction of the toy shop where you will meet up with Buddy and Sif. Now, Roaring Fire, where do the 3 boys find you?
they had good hearing, they probably hear a lot of noise in the tapping,
Okay.
a lot of howling, and a lot of times happening. As rolling fire is just. Actually, I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay, roll for it. I like it. It's a good start.
First roll of the night.
Well, no,
First roll of the night.
technically, Buddy did that with the perception check to see the elves roll their eyes at him.
Oh,
Technically.
Saw it, but he's so used to it, he just
Are
ignored
you
it.
freaking
hell?
kidding me?
Wow.
Wow. 2
where
for
are these
2.
rolls any other nights of the week?
Wait till we fight. Wait till we actually have to use
You know
them.
what it is? It's because it's for the kids.
Mhm.
It's because it's for the kids. All
Good
right.
kids.
So roaring fire. What does that natural 20 mean?
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
You better not cry.
Rocks fall.
You better. Ugh, my bad.
It's all
I
good.
rolled natural 20, but I suck.
Got it.
I rolled natural
it.
1 on myself.
It's all good. You're
Gotta
good.
do-
You got it.
you
You
gotta
got
do
it.
it.
You got it, man.
You can do it.
You better not hide. You better not cry. You better not roll nat ones tonight. The DM is coming tonight. She knows your character's seat. She knows you're good. She knows you so well why you even wrote in the first place.
Nice. You know what? I gotta.
I'm gonna stop myself.
As with everything, I have to give DM inspiration for that. That was pretty funny. That was awesome. Good job, Cooper.
Woohoo! Yep. Great
Good
job.
Woo!
All right.
Sorry, but basically he's just putting on tier.
That's
And
awesome.
if the elves look at him, he's basically a dude with hair on fire, wet skin. Basically, good clothing, basic clothing,
Uh-huh.
and just holding a beer in one hand and just enjoying himself.
Okay. All right. So you see these 3 boys walk up to your table, and they're like, "That was amazing." And it's interesting because you see the 2 of the 3 boys are like, they're cheering you on. They're like, "That was amazing. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. You should join the choir." And we could totally use you. And the one boy though, he kind of looks at you and he says, "You have such cheer in your heart. That is amazing."
Why not?
Well, when things are so bad, it's amazing when people have that much cheer. But I gotta say, not everything is cheer-worthy at this point. And you notice, like, this kid, something's off with him. Something is truly off. And this child, or elf, I should say, this is Thrin. He seems very shell-shocked and withdrawn.
Any matter? What's wrong?
Give me a persuasion check to see if he will tell you what is wrong.
I'm gonna see a nat 1, apparently.
You got to crit again.
I was gonna say it's only. I'm gonna ask for 15. So, yep, that's about.
Oh.
There you go. That's
There it is.
there it is. There's
Well, now I'm 1, but
there's the balance of life. Yep.
Right.
Yep. All right. Now keep in mind, if you have a donation to Extra Life, you can in fact re-roll such situations. All right. So he looks over at you and he says, "Things are bad. Things are bad. things, and you see like this. If nothing else, this kid has PTSD. No doubt about it. Something happened, but don't know what's going on here. He's very hard for you to read. But he says, it's bad. It's just bad.
Well, usually when you handle a bad problem, you usually either get a drink or ask for help.
And you see one of the other guys says, "Oh, that's right. That's what we were here for. I'm sorry. Hi." And you see one of the other boys. His name is Broke. He says, "Actually, with as much cheer and stuff as you have, maybe you would actually be able to help us. Speaking of asking for help, Santa is in trouble."
Santa? Really?
Yeah, Santa and Mrs. Claus, they're missing. And the toy shop, it's been overrun by, well, I think they might be working for Mr. Frost, but, or the Cold Miser, I don't know which one, but they're just very frosty people. We barely got out of there. And we're looking for adventurers to help us take back the toy shop and find Santa and Mrs. Claus. Do you think you could help us?
Roaring Fire kind of looks at his pocket, put out a stone, he put it to his ear, and said, "Do you hear all that?" "Uh-huh." "All right." He put the stone back into his pocket and said, "We're in. We'll help."
They kind of all look to each other and say, "We? Who is we?"
"My sister, but she's really, really shy, but she agrees to help."
Oh, okay. We appreciate that. Come on, we are gathering at the toy shop. And
all right.
and
lead away.
With that, they take you and head towards the toy shop here in town. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and we'll grab our next person. Broke takes you over to the toy shop, Roaring Fire, as Thrin and Carrie keep going. And Pip, where do they find you at this point?
What time of day is it?
It is about we'll say mid-morning.
Pip's still asleep.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. So, you hear this knock on your door.
Hey, yo, can I wait a little bit? Oh, and then turns over the covers and doesn't get up.
Pip!
I felt that.
Right? I felt that today. I mean, forget the rest of the life, just today. You hear, it is now gone from knocking to pounding on your door. Pip, we need your help.
Oh, can't they give it to someone else? And Pip you'll hear, like, slow footsteps.
You are the someone else.
But today's my day off. Why couldn't you guys just leave me alone today?
This character is too relatable.
Right. You do know that there's only 3 days to Christmas, right? Santa needs you.
Yeah, we've got like 30,000 other brothers and sisters or something. Can't there be someone else?
You are the someone else, Pip.
What does the big man want me to do?
He's missing. We need your help. Answer the freaking door. I don't want to yell anymore.
Oh, he already opened the door. Sorry.
Okay. As you
Wait, how
you
could you lose that big of a guy? I mean, come on.
You know Thrin, and you see that he is like withdrawn. He is shell shocked. He is just a mess, and it is clear to you that something happened here. And Thrin looks at you and he says, "We lost the toy shop. It's been overrun. We need
By
your
what?
help."
What could have possibly out all the way out here? That's why we chose out here all them years ago when, Santa Claus back in whatever AD decided he wanted to set up his shop. What could have possibly been out here to overrun it?
It wasn't that was already here. I think it was something cold. It just became really, really cold in there, and then all of a sudden there was these frost goblins, and these ice meppets, and it was all cold, just very, very cold.
Gosh, out here?
Out here.
Oh man, well, thanks for letting me know. We gotta pack. We gotta get out of here.
Well, the rest of Sif is working on getting a group together. They're at the toy shop or the toy store right now with Buddy. They're getting stuff together to try to get things together. You might want to put on warmer clothes.
Looks down in boxers. Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. You might want to do that. That would be probably helpful. Because like I said, it was really, really cold in there.
Okay, well I'll double triple bundle up. But I mean, what do you want me to do?
Well, with your skill set and the others that Sif's already found and hopefully one more, I think that together we can take back the toy shop and
Oh, are you out of your marbles? You really want us to go out there and fight those things?
Together? Of course.
Yeah, you're so funny. Come on, help me pack so we can leave.
As Thrin comes in, he will stay with you. As you see Carrie goes running off and says, "I got one more to go grab. I think I got it." And as they take off, and Thrin comes in to help you pack, we come to the last member of our party. Where does Carrie find you, Stowe?
Probably out on the perimeter, making sure nobody is thinking about cutting down any more trees than they've been allotted for their projects. Because you fuck up enough, it's not my fault you don't know how to manage your resources. You only get so much. Because you gotta have balance. You can't take more than you give. And it's really not my fault that you don't know how to use your tools right.
These are so relatable. I love them so much.
Like, look, I'm already being pretty generous. It's real hard to get shit to grow out here. We really have to cheat at the whole environment thing just to get it working. And you want me to just cut down trees willy-nilly because you have a vision for your new project and it don't work? Because you didn't consider that, hey, nobody wants to play with a rickety-ass wooden hunk of junk. Or your feetsies are a little cold, so you gotta have a big bonfire. Like, no. No, thank you.
Well, you see Carrie comes running up to you, and you hear him before he actually gets to you. He is yelling your name. He's like, "Stowe, I need your help! Stowe, help! Stowe!"
Christ. Alright. What do you need?
As he kind of comes to a sliding halt, you watch as this guy, you swear he's going to wipe out, and as
That would
he
be
as he
hilarious.
does, he hits a rock that was
He-
just under the snow, and he goes and he does a tumble right into the tree that you were right next to. And as he kind of stands up,
I
he's
go,
like, oh.
Pal, we got skis and snowshoes for a reason.
Oh, yeah, that would have been helpful.
Mm-hmm. Could even take a sled.
Well, I kind of broke mine. It's on my list for Christmas. I wrote a letter to Santa asking for a new one, because it kind of, well, you know how rough the reindeer get, and they kind of, well, let's just say I was going behind them, and the sleigh came loose, and I went flying over embankment, and well, luckily I got caught by the reindeer, but my sleigh did not. So
Every
yeah.
goddamn year.
I mean, I had a little bit more sturdy one. At least I thought it was. But so anyway,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of Santa, you know Mrs. Claus, right?
I am familiar.
She makes like the best cookies.
No argument here.
Have you noticed that there hasn't been the smell of cookies today?
No, because I've been in the woods making sure the trees are healthy.
Oh. Yeah.
And that nothing's really getting in on my side of the perimeter.
Well, here's the thing. Your counterpart on the other side didn't do as good a job because, they're not you.
Went a little hard on the eggnog.
Yeah.
Cutting corners close to Christmas.
Yeah.
Like they do
The toy
every
shop got
damn year.
The toy shop got overrun. They let people in, and
Of course.
we need your help. Like, we Sif
Yeah.
is
All right.
we're working on getting
Yeah,
a group together.
I'm going. We're going.
Okay.
I don't. Every year we have some kind of catastrophe because somebody decides that we're close enough that they can ease off the gas.
Yeah.
And every year we hit the ice and just go spinning. Every year there's
Maybe
something.
we should put spikes on the bottom of our shoes.
You don't already?
Well, clearly, because I just wiped out.
Mm-hmm.
Those are dangerous. Okay, maybe not. Okay. All right. Well, we're
if you're not an
meeting up at the-
idiot.
Well, that's not what some people say, but I mean, maybe. Okay. So we're going to the toy shop, or the toy store. That's Buddy. They're working on getting the necessary tools. So, all right. Well, with that, the party finds itself together with these 5 of Santa's elves within the village of and you see the twinkling red and green lights that have to mean that the North Pole and Santa's workshop are just ahead. As you begin to make your descent towards the actual village with this group of people, the wind blows colder. And I mean, that's saying something considering it's the North Pole after all. And a shrill roar echoes all around you. You feel immediately the cold wind and the ice and fog swirl around you. It is clearly the dead of winter. And as you step into what is considered the North Pole proper, it's not as warm as storybooks and the past has led you to believe. It is quite cold. And with that, things are not quite as exciting as they normally are when you come in here. As you look around the actual village of the North Pole, you find that the hustle and bustle of the normal village is not there. Maybe there is something to, said in that something is wrong. And the cheerful holiday music is playing from somewhere, but you can't make it out. There are multicolored lights and candles, but there's not the holiday cheer of people like there normally is. There's the buildings that look as though they're made out of gingerbread and candy, but there's not the group of elves out in the plaza waiting to greet you and celebrate, and there's no choir singing. It's strange. The entire scene before you, at least the physical buildings and stuff, is that of joyful and merriment, except for the fact that there's a column of black smoke rising from what looks like a factory at the end of the candy cobbled lane leading in the village. You find yourselves just at this entrance to the village, right here. And the toy factory, of course, is over here. Now, you know from prior times being here that
We're on the southwest side of the map.
Most of the houses here are that of the Kringle elves, and you know, you've got the courtyard with the very beautifully decorated giant pine tree, holding the very classic ornaments, as well as many that you know have been made and sent to Santa from children around the world. And the one thing that you do notice as you kind of come into the center of this village is the fact that normally under this tree there is a bunch of gift-wrapped presents. And that is, in fact, the case this year as well. However, some look to have been destroyed already, unwrapped and whatnot. But there are a ton that are still underneath this tree. Everybody, give me a perception check, please.
Is Miles still on my shoulder?
He is.
I don't know why I'm rolling with advantage.
Because
sure.
I didn't change your character sheet to not have it roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm changing it now.
Okay, thank you.
Off to a great start.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing well. Yes, doing quite well. All right. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay.
For the kids.
For the kids, indeed. Jesus. You're right, though, Kane, when you said I don't know where these rolls are on a normal basis, because they sure is not on a regular one. All right. Roaring Fire, you find that as you look around, there is a separate small pile of gifts that are set aside from under this tree. And each of those gifts has a note on them with each of your names. And it says, "Open immediately, do not wait for Christmas."
I'll open it.
I'm gonna grab mine and rip it open.
I'll open mine as well.
Okay, I need everybody to roll me just a single D20.
Single D20.
Single D20.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
hey!
All right. Okay, so with that, okay, Silent, do you use spells at this point?
Yes.
Okay, you open up this gift and you see that there's a small package within this gift, and you open up this small pouch, and it is 1 gold worth of spell casting components. Pip, you open yours and you see a single gold piece with a the front of this coin has a picture of Santa.
Oh. Aw, man, that's... I don't know whether to be happy or sad about it.
You know that this in normal everyday place, this would just be a single gold coin, but you know that when used in the Santa Village, it actually doubles in price.
Okay.
So, buddy, you open up yours and you see a additional frosted snowman cookie. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Sugar is my favorite.
So, just for reference, it is in fact a magical item. It is common. When eaten as an action, it is a healing potion. So, all right. Now, let's see here. Roaring Fire, you also end up with a single gold coin in yours as well. With the Santa, but yours has a picture of Mrs. Claus instead of Santa. Now, Stowe.
Hi.
I need you to please roll me a d12.
A D12.
D12.
Wow.
I know.
Don't get to roll those very often. 5.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. You see,
Good for me or good for you?
oh, it's good for you. It's good for you. And it's one of those things that I'm like, damn it, why did Anna have to get this one? You open up your package and you see a small amulet with a picture of Mrs. Claus. It is Mrs. Claus on a snowflake. A snowflake encased in a sphere of glass.
Okay.
And it
What
is
does it do?
attached to a silver chain, and it glows with a soft blue aura.
Uh-huh.
Once a day,
Oh.
the wearer can grip the amulet and teleport anywhere within their line of sight up to 60 feet away.
That's
Wow.
very nice.
I mean, right?
That is super
Awesome.
cool.
And you see it comes with
I'm
a note
probably...
from Mrs. Claus that says, you work so hard, you deserve to be able to not have to walk quite as far. So...
That is very nice.
All right. So with that, okay. Is there any plans that you wish to make before you head to the actual workshop at the end of the road? Knowing
we don't
that there
we
is
don't
this
see anybody, or
black smoke coming from the workshop.
there's nobody walking around, just silent.
Considering the perception checks that the most of you rolled, you don't see anybody. But Roaring Fire, occasionally you see someone peek their head out of their houses, and it is when they do the group that is with you, one of them turns and says, "Go back in the house, close the door, stay safe. We got this."
So they are the other elves,
Uh-huh.
but they're staying indoors.
They are staying in their houses, yep. It seems that they are trying to remain safe within their house. Yep. So
Well, I better deal with the problem now instead of waiting to get any worse.
okay. So as you guys step up to the workshop, everybody give me another perception check and see if you can do better this time.
Do I have advantage because Miles is on my shoulder?
You do not.
I mean, he could give you the help action to
I mean,
let you know
okay, you know
what's
what?
ahead.
Sure. Well, everybody roll with advantage. Why not?
I'm good.
All of the elves are gonna help you. Why not? Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Ugh, I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay, yeah, that's probably not a bad plan there, buddy. Reroll it for the kids.
Yeah.
By the way, just for the reference, you will see anytime that anyone rerolls for the kids, it is a 9th level spell slot. That is how we are keeping track of, having that. So, yeah, we have rerolls there. All right, so much better there, buddy. Okay, for all of you, you all rolled high enough to notice that this building, this workshop, is a red and yellow building. It is painted almost to look like a present wrapped with red paper and yellow ribbon. And the only thing missing is a bow. And you look, and let's see here. Pip, you notice that the way that these wooden doors are on the front of this building, it looks as if they are meant to represent a bow. However, one of the doors, the wooden doors that leads inside, is currently hanging off its hinges, as if it was broke down by force. Not a good sign.
I'll nudge everybody, like, people next to me. Hey, yo, you guys see that over there? This looks really bad.
We're still. What side of the map are we on right now?
You are just coming to right here.
Ah.
Yep. Just coming to the entrance to the workshop. And you'll actually get to
And
change.
the door's been broken off the hinges.
It has been broken off the hinges.
That doesn't look good at all. I
Can
wonder
I-
if that's where they're Santa.
Can I see any tracks or claw marks that would indicate what would have broken the door down?
It looks as if something large did it. Yep.
Then Silent will take out his glaive
Okay.
and slowly start walking towards the front of the building.
Okay.
And
And so
steadily crunching into the snow.
with that, we come to this other map as you guys approach the outside of the workshop. Okay. With that, all right. It is still extremely cold here, but we're gonna change this up just a little bit. All right. So you see that this door has been broken open, and inside, as you kind of step in, you notice that this is the lobby of the workshop. It is clearly one of of comfort and. Okay, you're gonna grab your shield and mace out too. Okay, all right, perfect. as you all kind of look around and you see that this lobby, as you step in, is the warmest place that you have been in since you got to the North Pole proper. It is almost like a cozy cabin. Its warm demeanor seems to give you the very inviting, on a normal basis anyway, atmosphere here. It looks as if it's like a cabin entrance, and you see that the room itself is dark wooden floorboards, cozy wallpaper in reds and greens, of course, as you do, and even the walls are decorated with like a variety of holiday images and artifacts of different cultures and stuff. It's a very, for lack of a better term, it's a very inclusive lobby, as it were. So as you step in, you see like there is tracks of snow in here, and you see that there is a door to the north part of this map, and then there is kind of a room off to the left as well, and it is the door or the what was that?
Cozy.
Any rustling or sounds of stuff getting knocked around?
You do not hear any sounds as of right now, no. But as you look over to your left, you see chairs and benches and tables are overturned and broken. Area was probably very comfortable before it was attacked. And you see on the main table here, you see what looks to be a pile of unwrapped presents that sit on the table. Empty, some smashed, a couple of them even seem like they're burned. It looks like the aftermath of a gift-giving session gone extremely wrong. It is clear that these gifts were not open in joy, but in malice and to destroy their contents. Except that there's no contents to be found. There's just chairs and ashes and a couple even little small fires going on.
The door.
There is a door right there. Would you like to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better kind of.
All right. You open this door, and immediately the smell of cakes and pies and cookies and whatnot hits you. And you look around. You see hot cocoa is poured from jars and overturned mugs in here. Marshmallows have been smashed on all the surfaces. It is, well, for lack of a better term, it is an injustice. But you do see an additional door to the north as well.
I'll just kind of start picking up some of the chairs and stuff, and one of those cups of cocoa if it's still.
The cocoa is still, ironically, it's still somewhat warm.
Cocoa.
This didn't happen very long ago.
Cocoa's still warm, everybody.
Pip Pip will go look for a mug.
Okay. You find one that has been overturned. You pick it up off of the counter.
I'm gonna get me some cocoa.
It is delicious.
Wow.
It is delicious.
What? I don't want to let it go to waste.
Uh-huh.
There are no unsmashed marshmallows, however.
No!
I know! That's what I'm saying. Catastrophe. It is an injustice. Yes.
I'll start nibbling on some cookies too if they're
Not a
Are
problem. You know, it's one of these things that whoever did this clearly did not like what was being prepared for dinner, and they just like threw a fit or something. Silent, you head over, and you see that to the north here is another common room. This one with a beautiful tree in the center. It's kind of an extension of the previous opening, and it seems as though it was once a place of joy. A large holiday tree in the center is laying on its side, and it is currently on fire. So the tree here is on fire.
It's a wooden building.
It is a wooden building. Behind the now burning holiday tree, in the far corner of the area, is a huddled and frightened Kringle elf.
And he will turn around and kind of pause, looking down at Stowy. Is it Stowy or Stowe?
Stowe. They are
Stowe.
that's the
Then
last
we'll-
name of the founders of Greenpeace.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
And he will hold out his hands and make like a throwing motion towards the tree, looking at Stowe.
I will cast Frostbite on the tree because that's all I got.
That works.
Put it out.
I can help if you need water or something, but I don't.
I mean, I cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see. I mean,
The tree is a creature, I'm sure of it.
sure. I mean, for the purposes of putting out a fire,
Mhm.
the tree needs to make a con save.
The tree fails.
Okay, it takes.
It
Yeah,
takes
it
enough
just causes
damage
frost.
to put out the fire. Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. So, with that, you see that with the fire gone, the elf that was in the corner is able to duck out of the room, and you see they were holding a present, and they say, this might be more helpful to you, and leaves the present and just runs out the door. Silent, go ahead and roll me a d12, please. Okay, an 8. Alright, oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's see, an 8 would be... Hold on, gotta open up the handout. Alright. Let's see, that would be, so as you pick up this gift, this present that this elf just, like, put on the ground and took off, you pick it up and, you hear a jingling inside. Do you open the present?
He will.
Okay.
It blows up in your face.
It totally does. No. So here's the thing I love about this one. I love the author of this module for this, if nothing else about this whole adventure, the fact of how they wrote this item. Jingle bells, Xanathar smells, Elminster laid an egg. What? Don't look at me like that. Once per day, when the bell is jingled, a spectral reindeer appears in an open space of the user's choice. Though stationary, the spectral reindeer may attack any creature within 5-foot radius for 2d8 cold damage during its summoner's turn. And it lasts for 3 minutes.
Cool.
That's actually kind of
Awesome.
cool.
Mm-hmm. So you have a jingle bell. All right. So, with that, you see that at the rear of the room is a staircase leading down into what is now darkness, but probably originally was a joyfully illuminated corridor. You can't tell how far down the stairs go, but right above the top of the stairs, there is a sign written out in candy canes, mind you, that says, "To the workshop floor." Now, I
There
don't know.
signs.
I don't know about any of you, but have you ever seen a candy cane on fire? Because the sign has a single flame burning in the left corner, charring the wood of the sign.
Are there
candy cane
tracks
made
or
out of
something
hot
leading
Cheetos?
down the stairs?
There what? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just rambling. Go, Kane.
Yeah. Are there like tracks or signs that someone walked down the steps recently?
It does not. But, I mean, it would make sense if they did, but you don't see, like, any tracks necessarily. Any ice or snow that they had on them has been left kind of on their trek through. By the time they got here, after having had their little Christmas present extravaganza here, there's no more tracks.
Then he will circle back to the kitchen area.
Okay.
And then wave his hands a little bit, and then make like a walking gesture with his right hand along his left gauntlet, and then walk back over here, and proceed to head down the stairs.
Okay. All right.
When you came back to the kitchen, you saw Pippin doing like that, or Pip doing that one thing, you know, where you take your sweater and you use it to carry stuff, the bottom of your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Stuffing cookies in his shirt.
So proud.
And then, wasn't there like a door right here?
There is a door right there. Would you like to open the door?
I will. When he came, I would have been like, "Hey, yo, but wait though, we still got a door right here," and he'll open the door.
Okay, and you know, how full is your shirt at this point?
I've probably got at least like 1.5 to 2 trays of cookies in my shirt.
Okay, as you open this door, you see what is the candy storage room. A storage room full of candy, sweets, and baking supplies. Flour is everywhere. Candy cane shards litter the floor. Gummy gumdrops are half melted and stuck to every surface. But you see burlap sacks filled with sugar are ripped and torn.
Single tear.
As you have that single tear leave your or on your cheek, you see one lone cupcake stands untouched on the shelf.
He'll do that thing where he's like, "My God," and then like drop all the cookies and walk over to the cupcake.
This lone cupcake,
Do I see anything off with that cupcake?
it looks like it's the only thing that was not touched in this room.
That's weird. Okay.
So then, like, everybody else just hears from there, like, "Oh yeah, score!" And he'll.
This cupcake for Pip, just so you know, it is the equivalent to a potion of healing.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would Pip know that right off the bat though? Cause
No, I'm just telling you for the purposes of for you.
Oh, he's probably just gonna eat it.
Okay, so you feel. I will. You know what? We'll say for the purposes of this, roll me 2d4, please. Or actually, roll.
Okay.
You should see because I did it as the macro. Let's see. Did I do it? I think I did it. Did I do the health potion macro?
No, I think you did, and that's it. Concentration.
Huh. It's supposed to be up there. Okay. Okay, hold on. No, it is. There's a little, looks like a little ambulance. If you click on that, it will roll a health potion for you.
Where am I clicking?
So click on your token, and then up in the top left-hand corner,
Oh.
there's
okay.
a little thought bubble, a little ambulance, and 3 little medals, which is initiative.
Wee-woo.
Yeah. I did the little picture so it doesn't take up as much room.
That's really cute.
Yeah, but if you do the health potion one, it should bring a little, choose a potion if it's a regular potion. And yeah. All right. So, there you go. And we will put that for the purposes of this as temporary. We'll call it temporary hit points. Why not? Why not? We can do what we want. It's fine.
Thank you.
All right. So, did you figure it out? Let's see. Here, I'll roll it for you.
I already rolled it.
Oh, you did.
It didn't
Okay.
come up in the
Oh,
chat.
there it did. I didn't see it. There it goes. All right, so you have 8 temporary hit points.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. So with that, you've got Silent headed down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Silently,
as you do. All right. As you
I guess we'll follow.
I was gonna say, are you guys following him?
Oh yeah, I'm right behind him.
Okay. Silent, roll me a d6, please. Okay. As you head to the top of the stairs and you take your first step onto the stairs, you hear a bunch of laughing from up above you. And you look up and you see that there are a bunch of ice sprites that are flying up near the top of the ceiling right above the stairs. There is 5 of them. And as you kind of come to the stairs, they're going to look at you, and they're just laughing and buzzing around. And they're like, you're going to die if you go down there. You think you can take back this place? You're funny. Nope, not going to happen.
Why?
Not going to happen at all.
Do I know?
What?
Do I know if the ice sprites are just here to talk shit, or are they actually have they been a problem in the North Pole before?
Give me a history check. Also,
So if they're like Statler Waldorfing it.
they're totally adorable, though. Look at those muscles.
They
All right.
strangely have muscles.
They do strangely have muscles. They have been a problem, but they're mainly just mischievous. They're very flighty and mischievous.
No pointsters, basically.
Pretty much, yep. I mean, you live and work in an area filled with fey creatures. It's a thing. But if you would like to roll either a persuasion or intimidation roll to get them to tell you things, you can. I will let somebody helm that if you would like.
I can do it.
You want to do it? Okay. Holy crap! All right. So while these guys are, they're giving you crap. They're bragging about the destruction of the toy factory. They brag about how they caught Santa and Mrs. Claus. Well, their boss did. Their boss is pretty awesome. Mastermind, in fact, actually. Yeah, God, who would have thought that the Christmas Witch would have been such an amazing mastermind?
Have we ever heard of or had encounters?
Everybody, give me a history check for the Christmas Witch.
Nope.
I thought I turned advantage
I'm gonna reroll that
on.
one then.
Okay.
Yeah, for the kids.
Reroll
Yeah,
for
sorry.
kids.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Can't do worse than.
That was a little better,
4.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's better than a 4.
It
yeah.
is. You do. So, some of you've heard the stories of the Christmas Witch, but you do not know who exactly she is. Just that she is said to be a someone of magical power, and also very Christmas based. But you don't know. It doesn't sound like somebody you guys have encountered before. You've heard stories of her. Nothing with a lot of information, however. more myth than anything. But these guys, they're very much, mocking and giggling about catching Santa and destroying the toy factory. And at one point when they said about the Christmas witch, you see one of them punches the other one and one of them disappears. But then, as they're kind of all watching you, they're like, well, we've delayed you. Yeah, Santa's gonna die now. There's nothing they can do about it. You're too late now. Not gonna survive.
He's just gonna look up at them, and then hold out his hands, and then punch his palm, like his hand into his palm, very loudly, to kind of give them a warning to shut up and back off.
Okay, give me an intimidation roll.
Can I give him, help action?
Sure.
I wanted to.
How are you
I want to
helping
be like,
him intimidate?
don't make me get my fly swatter.
Okay. Roll your intimidation with advantage. Okay. They're just having a good time laughing at this. Okay.
It's not a charisma character.
You complain I never let you roll charisma things. I just wait for you
always...
not to have a charisma character.
I should just... I talk too much to not have a good charisma score in these games.
It's true. All right. So you head down the stairs. They're going to just keep laughing about it. But, yeah.
If that's the case, then... he'll let this one. Let it slide.
Okay.
I'm assuming, but based off the previous roll, he would know that they aren't particularly strong creatures.
They are not particularly strong at all. No.
Yeah.
No.
So you could probably pinch one and kill it. So.
Yeah, you could take them easy. All right. So with that, you head down the stairs, and these stairs here, they lead downwards for quite some time, before stopping and leading to a room next to a set of large wooden doors. However, much like the front door, these doors have been blown off their hinges by something of great force. And you see that, it's a set of double set of doors here. And they are broken. Everybody give me a perception check, please.
Is it pitch black?
It is not. It is, there is light in here, just very dim.
Do you need some extra light? I can help with that.
Jesus.
Actually, because my hair's on fire.
Okay.
So
there you go.
That should be bright white anyway. You'll allow me.
Yep. So, roaring fire just kind of his hair just lights up a little bit more, so you don't even need to worry about the cantrip. All right. So with that, this room here is very clearly a foyer of some sort. The illumination in here, it's barely lit because it seems that the bulbs lighting the walls near the ceiling are shattered and flickering. The double doors, the first set of doors here, has been shattered and blown off their hinges by force, and it led to a small little foyer. One door, the second set here, stands off its hinges, the lighting the same as the room outside. And it is clear from your perception checks, from Roaring Fire's perception checks, that there is something going on in the next room as you overhear the sound of someone in the next room over. And the other elves are with you, by the way, and they tell you that's the main workshop is in there. Do you go through the door?
He will, but
I say,
he
is
will
everyone
take
ready?
Miles.
Okay.
He'll lift Miles off of his shoulder and set him on the ground.
All right. With that, you open this door the rest of the way to step in, and you see this room is gigantic. It is round with an incredibly tall ceilings. Definitely a factory floor where the toys are made. Probably at any other time, this would have been full of life and laughter. But as of right now, not so much. On the floor here, you see a gigantic clock is embedded into the floor, and the hands move almost magically throughout and across the candy-colored cobblestones. Everybody give me just a straight wisdom check, please. It's not necessarily
Wisdom
perception.
check?
It's not necessarily perception because it's obviously a huge clock, but it's to if you know what this means. Just a straight wisdom check. Oh, there you go, buddy. All right. Oh, Pip.
It's fine.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure mine's gonna be worse.
See, you guys did so good at the very beginning to have terrible perception the rest of the time. Good job.
Yeah.
It's fine if
Buddy,
it's his character.
Buddy and Roaring Fire, you are aware that this clock that is here, it counts down the time when it's time to deliver the presents. So in this clock, it is 3 days till presents need to be delivered. Now, in this room, the floor itself is covered with tables and stools broken and shattered around this whole room. Some are overturned, some broken, some shards of wood and broken debris strewn about. This room has been completely ransacked. Broken and battered toys flung about, looking a little too much like dead bodies than toys and stuffed animals. In the center of the room is a giant holiday tree, which stands and seems to be almost untouched from the chaos around it. But you do see, standing on the other side of the tree, is some goblins, some kobolds, and one seemingly snowy bugbear. So we've got, just for reference, because these are the things. We've got the kobolds. Thank you, Frost Maiden, having kobold tokens. We've got frosty goblins. And we have a snowy bugbear.
That's a polar bear.
Yeah. Uh-huh. He's a bugbear.
I rebuke this picture.
That's fair, but it's too bad.
Rebuke, I say.
All right. They are currently in the process of destroying the room with glee. And so it is with that you guys are at the door. Right, he is just missing the bottle of Coke. It's in the little pouch that he's got going on. Yeah. He's got that little, like, the little pouch on the corner hanging down. That's where he keeps his Coke. So what do you guys do? These guys are currently destroying the stuff within this room and may or may not know where Santa is.
So Silent will turn around to the rest of the group and hold his hands out, and then he'll wave his hands a little bit, and then gesture at them, and then wave back at the party, and then make kind of a fisting motion.
Is getting fight them? Alright.
Just kind of look at you.
So
You guys can't. You guys can't
Then-
destroy Christmas. And I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that on him. Just.
You beat me to it.
okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna drop I think the bear totem.
Okay.
Yeah, bear spirit. Everybody gets 8 temporary hit points while in when the aura drops, and then while you're in it, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws inside the aura.
Okay. All right. So
Nice.
The 30-foot radius.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. For the purposes of that, we are going to. Let's see. All right. For bear totem, we are going to use that as your totem. All right.
I like it.
Right? Isn't it cute?
One's actually holding a Coke bottle. I bet.
That one totally is holding a Coke bottle. All right. So 30-foot radius. Okay. And Anna, you should. So that is going to pretty much cover this whole room. Wherever you want to put it.
Yeah. Because I want all of us to get the hit points, but I don't want them getting it, so they can't have it.
Well, that's fair.
It's me and my allies, so they're not my friends, so they don't get it, even though they're in it.
Okay. All right. So with that, okay, we've got Fairy Fire. I assume we're going to go for all of them, because I put them as a little cluster, so we're going to go... What
I think they're within that 25 cube.
Yeah, dexterity, correct?
I think it's
Dexterity.
Dex DC 13.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. We have the Snowy Bugbear does not do well. We'll see how about these guys. That one's okay. That one is not. All right. Just out of curiosity, what color is your aura?
It's kind of whitish and just kind of sparkles a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
Tinsel. They kind of look like tinsel.
Like tinsel? Okay. All right. So I'm going to go, just for reference on here, okay, we're going to go with the colors on this. All right, so blue has not done well. And then we've got the goblins. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so you get 1 goblin, and you get 1 kobold, and you get the bugbear that are...
one of these.
Yep, 1 of each. All right.
Complain about that at this level.
Right? Exactly. All right. So, my friends, with that, I need you to please roll initiative.
What are these tokens at the top of the screen?
The what?
Macros?
The macros?
The macros.
It is the concentration, the healing potion, and the initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that so that it would not take up as much space.
I think my last 4 rolls have all been below 10.
3, 4.
Concentration's not adding the symbol.
Huh.
Well, I can do it manually. That's alright.
That's really weird. Okay.
I'll just
Sorry,
do it manually.
Susan. I'm trying to add I uploaded a Hero Forge token, but every time I drag it, it's
Hang
not.
on, I got you. I got you. Because I have to... Let's see. Okay. Let me get it onto the other page first. All right. Is it doing that? That's really weird. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. You know what we're going to do is, it is 7:45. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get that situated, and then we will be back in just a few minutes. How about that?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
right, so we are back in the middle of this fight where they have found some of the bad guys currently destroying the toy workshop here within Santa's village. All right, we've got our initiative rolled here, and Stowe, you are actually the first one to act right now. So,
Cool.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna turn into a wolf.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then
Just
I'm
out
gonna
of curiosity, are you going Winter Wolf?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And like as I'm running up, I'm gonna turn into a wolf.
Okay.
As a bonus action, cause Circle of the Shepherd.
Right.
And then I'm gonna attack.
Okay. It's actually the dire wolf stats is what I assume you're going with, but
I don't think I can at level 3.
Yeah,
be a dire
not level
wolf.
3.
Or,
I have
no,
to
you're
be-
a regular wolf. That's right, you're a regular
I'm a
wolf.
regular wolf.
Regular wolf,
Regular wolf.
but it looks like a winter wolf.
Sure.
Sure, because why not?
And I'll make. I don't think you have anything set up.
I don't, but if you give me just a second, I will.
Okay.
Also, Susan, I should have asked, do you actually have music playing?
I do.
Oh,
Starscape?
Sunscape going?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, hang on.
All right. You should have a wolf stats in the thing on it.
Okay. Wolf. Boom. Open. Loading. It's thinking.
It is
Thinking real hard. And I have advantage because the one I ran up to is fairy fired.
It is.
Right? A couple of them failed.
They did.
Alright, advantage. I'll make a bite attack.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not real bad.
Hopefully. All right.
22.
Okay, so which one are you rolling up to? We've got red is fairy fired, the bugbear is fairy fired, and blue is fairy fired.
I figured I'd go for blue since they're the closest.
Okay, so we'll change your to your wolf.
Interested in drawing aggro.
Okay.
That's the whole point
Alright, so
of being a wolf.
it is the whole point of being a wolf. Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe I keep my temporary hit points on my normal person form.
So you change to the wolf hit points, and then once the wolf points are gone, then you
I go back to my normal, who has temporary hit
Correct.
points.
Yeah, and you have 11 hit points as a wolf.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Oh, and he has to make. I hit him. He has to make a strength save.
You see that he just falls over.
Oh, he just falls. It's only an 11. He only has to beat an 11. Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you hit him so hard that he's done. Yep.
Okay.
You see this guy did not have, much like your wolf, he does not have a whole lot of hit points.
Okay. And I just turn and snarl at the next one.
Okay, that works. All right. With that, all right. Let's see. So that will bring us to. I've got too many windows open here. Pip. That brings us to you.
So what Pip's gonna do is he's going to casually look over at Buddy.
Okay.
No, my bad. Silent. Yeah, he's gonna look over at Silent, and like his knees are buckling a little bit. He's shaking he's quaking in his boots, but he's like, if you go back in, if you go in there, I'll do what I can to back you up. So, go. And bonus action, bardic inspiration.
Okay. All right. So
And then-
Bardic that was to
Silent.
Okay.
Yes. Go to silent.
Okay.
And then, let me look at how far this is from me. La-di-di-di-da. Oh, why is the ruler not doing the thing? Go like... That's weird. It's not letting me do the ruler. I will just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they're a little bit. Can I squeeze in the door here?
You totally can. You can go through your allies. It's 10 feet for every 5, but you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh my page because it's not even letting me.
Oh,
move my
it's being
person.
weird right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm trying to move the page around, it's moving everybody's stats. It's weird.
There
Okay,
we go.
let me try.
Now we've got the macros
Okay.
working again.
I'm good. Okay. So now let me measure. Okay, yeah, they're within. Okay. And then on the big is a bugbear in the back, right?
Correct.
Okay. With that guy, I am going to cast as soon as I reopen my spell. Let's try Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh, okay.
So I will cast that. He has to make a wisdom saving throw or take 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay, and that is to the bugbear?
Yes,
Okay.
big dude in the back.
The big dude in the back. Alright, so wisdom save from him.
It's a 12.
Okay.
I
I did it! Yay!
Everybody gets one.
I mean, sometimes. Alright.
Well, that's all I could do.
Okay.
So that's it.
Alright. Okay. He does take half as much damage, so you do still need to roll the 3d6 psychic damage.
Oh yeah.
So he
Okay.
still does take some damage from it.
There
And
it
by the
is.
way, just for reference, Buddy, the little purple marker on them is the fairy fire, because I don't have a white one.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so 10, so he's going to take 5 points of damage. Alright.
Yes.
Then-
He hears a very eerily like 1, 2, Santa's coming for you. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. With that, alright. Let's see here. I want to there real quick. Okay. So with that, it is the goblins' turns. So this guy is fairy fired, but these others are not. So these two right here will go ahead and there's a wolf right there. They're going for the wolf. So you see these two goblins that are right there, and they take out scimitars and they will take swipes at the wolf. Oh look, there's another one. Pretty sure that changes you back to your regular form.
I can't see. Yeah.
Alright, well, we're gonna just move your wolf over here. So that's gonna put you back into your regular form there. So we're at 8 and then 7. That leaves 4 points to your actual self after the wolf is gone. So you said
Alright,
you
so-
had temporary hit points still.
Yep.
So that
I
will
don't
take-
think those go away when I wild shape.
No,
I don't
they
think.
do not. Nope,
Okay, so I still have 4 temp
you do.
hit points.
Um,
So the whole point of being a wolf was.
to go and attack the one guy and kill him.
Mhm.
Alright, and let's see here. Okay. And, let's see. Okay. And so the other one, I mean, let's see, where's he gonna go? He's gonna go somewhere. He's gonna come forward. He is fairy fired, but he can still move. So he will, you know what, actually, he will come right there. Right there. On top, jumps up on top of the table, takes a short bow, and shoots at Buddy, because Buddy is the one who cast that spell at him. Warding Flare. You impose divine light between yourself and an attacking enemy. Attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, causing light to flare before it hits or misses. Attacker can't be blinded. That can't be blinded is immune to this feature. You can use this feature equal to your wisdom modifier. Okay. He doesn't have that ability to be not blinded, so he will take another shot. Let's see here. That's a 13. Does a 13 hit you?
No, that just chinked right off my armor there.
Okay, well that is the end of the goblins. Alright, so that brings us to Roaring Fire. What are you doing?
I look at Simon again and say, we only need to keep some of them alive to tell us what happened. And we're going to need some backup. So, let's see.
Dear person that came in that said, do I want to be famous? I do not want to be famous. Thank you, though. Appreciate your offer.
Alright. I was trying to call in sis, I guess.
Okay. Alright. So you do so. Okay. And is that a bonus action for you to summon her, or?
It's an action.
An action,
basically.
okay. Alright. So where are you summoning her to?
Right here, and any creature within 10 feet of her takes 2d6 fire damage as he was summoned.
Okay. So right there?
Yep.
Okay. So you said within 10 feet?
Yep, any creature in 10 feet of her.
Okay, so 10 feet
Yeah.
there. Holy crap, you managed to get all of them. That was pretty awesome. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We've got a dexterity from the bugbear. Nope, he is not very dexterous, guys. He's not doing well. The 3 goblins here. 1, 2, and 3. That didn't work well for them either. And
Well, if they make it, they'll take damage. It's all or nothing.
right, I'm just saying, like, some of them are not doing well. And then this one. Okay. And that is a 13. Okay, so that is 9 points of damage. You notice as soon as your sister shows up, the other kobold dies. Alright. And
Thanks for the help, sis.
Uh-huh.
As a bonus action,
Bugbear is down 8 points. Sorry, go ahead and do that. I'm working on getting everybody situated.
alright.
Because your sister is eliminating some of the people here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There is 2 left. Bugbear.
I
and
kind of
Goblin.
point at my sister at the goblin, and that's attacking my friend. She nods and will try to attack as a bonus action on that
Okay.
goblin.
All right. I'm gonna have to restart this because it's not cooperating. Hold on.
I had to go out and come back in.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's the stream one that was the issue. All right. So she's throwing a flaming seed at the one that is next to Stowe.
Yep.
Okay. With that, that will not hit. They happen to have enough of an armor to not have that hit. Okay.
Well, sis try, and she's going to move back a bit more away from the bugbear.
Okay. With that, Stowe, you notice the tree behind you starts to move.
In a friendly way?
In a not so friendly way.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. In a not so friendly way.
The trees are attacking us now. Crap.
It is. It is adorable picture though.
It's her greatest nightmare.
It is her greatest nightmare.
Fuck.
Uh-huh. The tree will try to grapple you. And so for the purposes of this, it is going to try to pseudopod you. Which is, let's see here. Get the Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Ooh! As you duck away from this tree that just came and the tinsel reaches out towards you. This beautifully decorated tree. Alright. With that.
Yep. I got my little wooden shield.
Mm-hmm. Buddy. The only one that is fairy fired that is still alive is the bugbear, by the way.
Okay. And how's he looking? Is he looking pretty beat up?
He's looking like he's taking some damage, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go my hand there a little bit, and I'm gonna throw Torch and Ray out there. I'm gonna probably hit the bugbear with 2 and the tree with 1, I think.
Okay. That will definitely hit the bugbear. Okay, for 7.
Want me to roll it 3 times, or how do you prefer to use it?
Roll it 3 times.
And that's on the bugbear.
Okay.
So 15.
15 will not hit. Nope.
Okay. And then on the tree for the 3rd one.
Okay.
That's probably not gonna hit.
It does not. Nope. It does not. Welcome to this tree is a mimic.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It's a very large mimic too. Alright, anything else? Do you want to move, or are you going to stay there?
Yeah, I want so probably move forward a little bit just to kind of protect the blazing fire, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe up to there, I guess.
Alright. The bugbear does not appreciate you and goes directly to you. Very aggressively, as it were, with his frosted morning star out. And misses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, I'm gonna do this because I want you to see it because it's pretty awesome. He also has an icicle throw. Which is a javelin.
That would also miss.
It would. It would.
I know he's not attacking, but
He
he's
did
not
do well.
doing.
No.
He's not doing great.
No, he's not.
But he did come up in melee with me.
He came
Probably
up in
needs to
melee
warm up.
with Buddy.
Probably needs to warm up first.
Yeah. Or cool down, one or the other.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. Silent. That brings us to you.
Cool.
He will take out his glaive and starts.
You good over there, Anna?
Maybe.
Okay. So Silent.
Take out his glaive. He'll start spinning it around in a very elaborate, fancy fashion.
Uh-huh.
Get to about here because it has reach, and he will thrust it out towards the bugbear,
Okay.
the fairy-fired bugbear.
The fairy-fired bugbear you have advantage on. 15 will not hit, though.
And I will add the bardic I got from Still.
Okay.
Is that a D4,
It is a
I'm assuming?
D6.
Yes, a D6.
D6.
That will make it hit.
18?
Alright, 8 points of damage is enough to take out this bugbear. Alright, so what do we...
That will be his turn.
Okay. Stowe, you've got a goblin next to you, and you've got a tree that just started attacking you.
I'm gonna turn around to this tree and say, I do not appreciate being mocked like this. I will cast Shillelagh
Okay.
on my quarterstaff and try to clock it.
Okay, go for it.
Shit. It's not...
Hold on, I'll fix it. 'Cause
Yeah.
You have to put it in there yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a second, and that is just a quarterstaff, yeah?
It's a bit... Yeah, it's a quarterstaff. It's a D8. It uses my
Use the
spellcasting
wisdom.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just so there's that, and then it is one-handed, two-handed.
It's a D8. Yeah, it's a D8.
Okay, so that would be this one. And it uses your
Wisdom.
Shillelagh, it uses wisdom. Alright. And there we go. Alright, so there you go. The Shillelagh quarterstaff. There you go.
Cool. And I'll try to...
Yeah, it will definitely hit the tree.
Yep, for 5 bludgeoning. Technically magical.
It is magical.
It was a bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and then my action to attack.
Alright. So that brings us to Pip. By the way, this is a ginormously huge tree, so you have a feeling it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you doing,
So no, I'm not getting away from it.
Pip? Probably not, no.
So I have a special feature. Call me DVD. I have a thing called Performance of Creation. Where I can create a non-magical thing within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
As long as it does not, let me see, the GP value of the item can't be more than 20 times your bard level, and it must be medium or smaller.
Okay.
I am going to step forward. I'm gonna go like here. This is where I need to know, otherwise I'll do something else. Like maybe here? Instead, can I create fire?
It has to be an item.
It has to be an item.
Or something you can...
Yeah, it has to be an actual physical item, not necessarily an element. Fire would be an element.
Okay, is there a Molotov cocktail? No, I'm just kidding. Well,
I mean,
are there
You
Molotov?
can throw it at him.
I mean, what is it?
They are,
Alchemist fire?
Alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let me see.
Technically,
Does that cost more than 60 gold to make?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So then I'll shout to Stowe. I'll be like, look behind you! And right over there will be a singular...
Oh, Alchemist fire flask is 50 gold.
No, it's fine.
There you go.
20 times 360, so just under.
Yep.
Must be medium or smaller.
You're good.
It glimmers softly, and a creature can faintly hear music when touching it.
Okay.
Can't do so. Blah blah blah. You can only have one item created at a time. That's it.
So just for the purposes of this, give me a you use charisma for your
Spell casting.
Your spell casting, but this is just a regular ranged attack. Yeah. So, okay. Go ahead and roll me just a. It's gonna be a dexterity check.
It's actually gonna be here. It has to be within 10
Okay.
spaces of me.
Well, you can throw it on like this side, if you want.
Oh, I was casting it away from me so that way Stowe or somebody, but
Well, I'm saying you can cast it and throw it at the thing at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's what I'm. Yeah, you create it as it explodes onto the tree.
Okay.
So I need just a ranged attack. It's just the dexterity check.
Okay.
It's a matter of how good are you at aiming where you put the spell, kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, you're good. You're good. That will hit it. And so with Alchemist Fire, it is
1d4 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it is currently on fire. All right. So you guys put out a fire on a tree one time. Now you've got another fire on a tree, and you do one.
But the attack our friend, so
that's
yeah.
True. But Pip, just keep in mind that happens every turn until it puts it out. So, all right. Anything else that you would like to do?
Checking. No.
All right. So, with that, it is the goblin's turn. He is going to turn to Stowe and attempt to. Well, actually, you know what? No, he's going to use Nimble Escape, and he is going to run because he can. So he is going to nimbly escape, and you see that he takes and he goes around, and he is running for the stairs that you see over on this side. Let's get some more of the map. There we go. There are stairs over here, and that is where he's running towards. All right, Roaring Fire. That brings us to you.
Well, so I see he's heading to the stairs, and I'm going to try to block him from reaching there, and
Okay.
blue right here to block his path.
Okay.
You're not going anywhere, and to prove we mean business, I'm going to attack this tree, hopefully to intimidate him. Basically.
Okay, go for it.
As I cast Scorching Waves as well. Why not?
Okay. You're looking for a 12, by the way. That will definitely hit. That will definitely hit.
Nice.
That does not.
And that's missed.
But you got 2.
I think I put all of my attacks on that second one.
So in all actuality, you do enough damage for 3 of them. You just do twice as much on 1. So, all right, go for your damage. Okay. Holy crap! You take out this tree as you set it on fire. Okay. All right. With that, this goblin is like freaking the hell out right now. As you see this tree just goes up in flames. All right.
I suggest you surrender now.
Yeah, he's done. He's like noping right out. He's like, okay. All right, don't set me on fire, please. Don't set me on fire.
I will approach,
Okay.
and he will look down at the goblin. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he will kind of raise his hand and then gesture like a taller person, wider person, like using his hands to kind of describe the shape of Santa, and then point at it, and then point at the goblin.
And he's just, he's upstairs. He's upstairs. Please, just don't set me on fire.
All right. And I will sheath my glaive,
Okay.
and I will pick up the goblin by the back of his shirt,
All right.
jacket, whatever he's wearing.
Okay. And you are headed up the stairs, I assume?
After we put the fire out, we're not trying to burn the building to the ground.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. All right, so you head in the direction that you saw that goblin was headed. You see a spiral staircase that spirals lower into the depths. The same once festive lights illuminate the way down. It's not entirely dark, but definitely does not look inviting any longer. But you don't have much choice but to continue downward, with the exception of the door that is right here. Unless you want to go through that door or this door. But most importantly, you know Santa is down those stairs. Or at least that is what the goblin has said.
Is the goblin wearing any armor or anything?
He is, yes.
I'm gonna touch his armor and make him like the little lantern now that Silent carries with him.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So, with that, as you all move downward into the depths, you come and hold on. It is currently a very dark room. You come down the stairs into what is a pitch black area. You make out a door in the darkness, and you hear scuffling behind it. Then some whimpering, and then some laughing. As you follow the sound up the stairs to the next room. Or, yeah, you know,
What kind of laughter are we talking about, though?
very mischievous.
Evil or ho-ho-hoing?
No, very much the evil bugbear type laugh.
Can I give Stowe? We got like Dylan health potions
You
at the
did.
beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I give Stowe mine?
You can.
Okay. You look like you took a lot of damage there, so here you go.
As you go to this door, you see walking out of the door is another bugbear. But the thing is, you guys have done combat with this guy before. You easily take him out. We're not even gonna do a combat with him. And you find 3 children that he has taken hostage, as it seems that this bugbear had cornered these 3 kids. Now, as you look at them, you recognize these 3 kids as the kids of Sif and Theron. Sif and Theron are their mom and dad. The ones who came and got you to participate in this. And, yeah, they are okay, but they have taken and been kidnapped by this bugbear. All right, so
The one we just took out.
The one you just took out, exactly. So it seems that he was holding them hostage, but you have rescued them. As they continue, they say, "Santa is downstairs. He's downstairs. Keep going." You continue on, and you find yourselves within an office of some sort. As you descend the stairs, the scent of pine and cinnamon wafts over you. You hear the jingling of bells as you descend, and you there we go. We'll put you in there. There we go. You see a fire crackling. The air becomes slightly warmer and cozier. Entering the room from where you see the crackling fireplace built into the curved wall with no smoke rising out of it. To its left is a small cook stove with a burbling liquid type kettle. You see that there is a large wooden desk embellished with intricate carvings that match the decor of the entry room of the workshop above. A plush green armchair is pushed beneath the desk. A holiday tree sparkles to your right with presents beneath it, neatly tied and inviting. On the desk lies a huge red leather-bound tome with a white striped ribbon marking a central page. It is closed. Now, with that, as you step into this room, it is here for the first time since you entered into the North Pole Village that you feel Santa's magic. And all of you are completely restored to full health within this room.
Wow. Did you feel this? It's awesome.
This is Santa's office. Clearly it's magical.
Christmas spirit. Coming back. No sign of the big guy?
You need to find the big man first, though.
No sign of the big guy. You do see that there are a couple of different doors in this room, and you choose the one that leads down another set of stairs. And it is those stairs that bring you to our final location. As you enter into this final location, you see the air around you as you enter down these last stairs is a drastic difference compared to what you were just in Santa's office. You see that it grows cold, not in that North Pole way, but in that something is wrong with this kind of way. Ahead of you stands a beautiful Kringle elf woman, possibly that person that was mentioned before, dressed in a flowing red and green dress that billows in the non-existent wind. Her white hair trails behind her, and she holds a long staff in two hands, its base spiraled with red and white, and its head adorned with leaves and red berries. She spins it, and you hear the sound of jingle bells. She is surrounded by a circle of white glowing runes on the floor. Her eyes, as she looks over at you, she looks back and becomes fixated on the two figures in this room. Their joyful red clothing, bound in tatters. The Clauses are bound and kneeling, surrounded by the same white runes as are around the other woman. These, however, are all aglow. Well, hers are. Theirs, not yet. You see white globes of magical energy pulse in the four recesses, at 4 points in this room. The Clauses scream, and your vision momentarily goes white. And as the room returns to normal, the red of the Clauses' clothes appear more muted, while the other woman herself seems more radiant. As the last of the runes illuminate, the Clauses scream again, and their clothes and bodies turn gray, losing all color, while the other woman glows brightly and richly, saturated with color and warmth. As she turns to look at you, she laughs and sighs happily. She lowers the staff, seemingly relaxed, as Santa and Mrs. Claus lie on the floor, unmoving and gray. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna look at
Take a
silent.
crossbow.
Okay. All right, so we're casting Bless on who?
Silent. The roaring flame,
Okay.
roaring fire. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And Stowe. You guys all seem to be attacking pretty heartily.
Okay.
I take out a crossbow bolt
Mm-hmm.
and I jam it into the wall,
Okay.
and then I use it to hang the goblin by his clothes.
Okay, that's fair.
Now he's a scon. He's a
He's
what
a
do they call it?
sconce now?
He's a sconce now.
Uh-huh. All right, that's fair. Okay. All right. What do you guys? What's the rest of you guys do?
I'm humming Jingle Bells. That's not how I cast Bless. I
was just gonna ask you if that was the case. Okay. What do the rest of you do?
I guess Pip will just like yell at her. What did you do to them? Why are they like that? Hey, yo, big guy, get up!
You get no response from Santa.
Can Pip actually like go run over there?
Sure.
He's gonna like run over there and like poke him a couple times, and then kind of the same with Mrs. Claus, but you know, a little bit more gentle,
Okay.
trying to get them to wake up.
Okay. Give me a let's see here. As you enter into the circle of runic white light that is around them, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's like the one that I don't have
Of course it is.
advantage on. I know.
Of course it is. See, this is the what I do. I find the things you're not good at, and then I make you roll for those ones. Right, Kane?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alright. We're gonna use this one just for reference. Alright. So, this one is the one that is around her. Alright. And let's go to the back. And then there is one around them as well. There we go. So, alright. With that, okay, so you are going to take half the damage that is there. So you're going to take 1 point of damage as you enter into this field. But what I need everybody.
Oh, I was gonna cast Fairy Fire on the witch.
You can do that.
I can try.
You can try. All right. So with that, let's see here. I'm gonna find out why that didn't keep going. Come on. All right.
She doesn't have to roll very high.
She does not, but we shall see how well she does with this. All right. This is her sheet. By the way, in case anybody was wondering, I don't know if you noticed, one of the updates for this week is you can actually print out your character sheets now from Roll20. All right. That is a dexterity saving throw from the Christmas witch, which is a 20.
Oh.
She's good. All right.
Reroll for the kids.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that sucks. Okay. All right. So yeah, you got her. What color is your? I assume it's gonna be green. Your fairy fire.
Oh, it's a nice emerald green.
Okay. All right. So you got a green fairy fire going on there. All right.
Wow, she's really bad at dodging.
She was really good at being dodgy, but apparently not anymore.
Was singing loud for all to hear.
Uh-huh.
You know what it was? Is one of those kids from the other room just ran by and kicked her in the shin.
I mean, right? You have officially found the Christmas witch. All right. And let's see here. We've got that. We've got that. We're gonna put him into. No, we're not. Okay. Let's see. We're going to. Nope. All right. Okay. So let's see here. We've got our turn order. We've got descending. So Silent, you are the first one to go. Just to make sure you are aware, there are four globes that are around this room, and yeah, other than that, there is nothing else within this area. So what do you want to do?
There's 4 orbs around the room.
There's 4 orbs of light like around. I'm trying to get the thing to let me put them up there, but it's not letting me.
Are they resonating or anything?
They are glowing brightly. Actually, you know what? Everybody give me an Arcana check.
Oh, it's not an advantage.
Get this to plop right here. Oh, look, there's our first. I want to point out, Cora, that is our first natural one of the game.
It's on point. That's exactly what Pippin would roll.
Yeah, that was perfect. Okay.
Susan.
Yes.
Do you want Blaze to roll a intelligence?
Sure, why not? We'll let him do all the things. I'm good with that. Do all of the things. All right.
He has no idea.
No idea. Silent and Buddy and Roaring Fire. You recognize these globes of light as arcane snow globes. So they may or may not be very important in this situation. So with that, Silent, what do you want to do?
Well, he's not focused as much on the globes as he is on this witch that clearly went after the head of his order.
Uh-huh.
He'll pop on over here and try to hit her with his glaive.
Okay.
You have bless on right now.
You do have bless. Yep.
So 1 plus.
Don't think you needed it.
I don't think you needed it either.
And you have advantage because she failed her.
She does. Yep. Deck save. Yep.
Oh,
the deck save.
that's right.
She's fairy fired
I'll try again.
because
I'll try
So
to
you
crit
might as well
fish.
crit fish. Yep.
it's a 1 spell slot.
All right.
That same thing.
All right. So with that, you do 12 points of damage to her. Okay. All right. Anything else that you would like to do?
Not for now.
Okay. All right. Roaring Fire. That brings us to you.
I see how these goals are important, and I look at that. I look at the Clauses and Pip that are in that room, and I look at the wits. I whisper something to my sister. She nods, and she's gonna head towards them. Perfect. She will head towards right here, in between everyone.
Okay.
And for Rolling Fire's action, he's gonna do Produce Flame and aim at the closest glow
Okay.
of magic. And try to aim it at that.
All right. So as she pushes into this magical circle that's here, I need a con save, please.
Sure thing.
That was a good roll on the d6. Okay. She takes 3 points of damage. And which one is she
What type
aiming
of damage?
It is, they are just drained for, their HP is just drained.
Gotcha.
It doesn't count
I
as
take
taking damage
3.
in, like, regard to activating any abilities or spells. It's just literally you are drained of your hit points.
Understand.
Mhm.
But first, I'm going to try to do my attack at the glow
Okay,
next to me
so
first.
which one are you aiming for? We'll actually give them some colors here. So we've got the orange one. We've got the yellow one. All right. So you're going for yellow?
Yo.
We've got the white one. Okay. All right. You notice that it doesn't really seem to do any damage. It doesn't seem to hit.
Alright. As my bonus action, what my sister's gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is she's going to do this.
Okay, you're teleporting, and the spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet, up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space. Okay. Okay. I would say, Pip, are you willing?
I am willing.
Okay. I would say you go to take the clauses out of the circle and they do not teleport with you. It seems that they are stuck. However,
gonna move.
when you are able to move, you and Pip are able to move. However, I would like both of you to give me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea was great if they weren't stuck to that point. Holy crap! That's like your third one tonight, Coop. Okay. That is enough to succeed. You're good. Okay. You feel like there's something in this room that is like, it's trying to suck out all of your holiday spirit. It's very dreary in here. All right. Anything else, Coop?
Spirits are high. So, but no, that's it. That's my action, bonus action, and everything.
Okay, Pip, what are you doing?
Pip failed the check to notice the things in the room, so he's just gonna pull out oh wait, no, that doesn't need a song. Well, he'll pull it out anyway because it's nice. He pulls out his bagpipes.
Okay.
And he's gonna start like playing just like a really kind of like uplifting Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
That is sucking this holiday spirit out of her.
And I cast with it. I'll cast a Dissonant Whispers again on her.
On her? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that way it like does like psychic damage and stuff. Because we all can't get enough of Mariah Carey during the holidays.
I mean, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be clear, not your singing, but the song.
Right.
The song.
Okay. All right. So that is. Go ahead and throw that up into chat for me, please.
Okay. Nope.
All right. That is a wisdom save. Come on, lady. You can do it. Hey, she did it.
She did it.
She did it.
But it takes half.
She does. So roll the 3d6.
Okay. Yes, level 1.
All right.
Oh,
So
10
another
again.
5 points. Okay. All right.
And then as a
wanna
bonus action, because he'll like notice that she doesn't really like take much damage from it or whatever. So then he'll look over to Stowe and just be like, hey yo, this is looking kind of bad, isn't it? I'll keep playing to distract her, and you do that wolfy thing you did, or whatever. Go! And then bardic inspiration.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I will. She have the ring of damagey stuff around her as well?
She does.
Hmm.
She does.
Well,
hers is not quite as big because it's just around her, not around more than one person. But yes, she does have a ring.
okay.
It's a ring of it's actually white, but because it's easier to see at purple. But yes, she does have a ring around her.
Well,
Susan?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I forgot. I have a mode of potential that I would like to use.
Okay.
It goes with the bardic inspiration, so it ties up. It just means that you have a little musical note that's shaped like a mistletoe
Aww.
going around you still.
aww.
It orbits within 5 feet of the creature. It's invulnerable and lasts until you use the inspiration. When you use an inspiration die, the mote provides an additional effect based on whether the die benefits an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Ability check. Creature can roll the bardic inspiration die to choose which roll to use. Attack roll. After the creature rolls the inspiration, the mote thunderously shatters. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet must succeed a con saving throw or take thunder damage equal to number rolled on the bardic inspiration die. Saving throw. Immediately after the creature rolls it, add it to the saving throw, and you gain temporary hit points equal to the number rolled.
Well, there you go. All right, we will
Okay,
deal with
that's
that.
it.
There you go.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. So, Stowe, what are you gonna do?
I will turn into a wolf again.
Okay.
Because I don't have any ranged anything that will do much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a feeling she's not going to be doing any melee attacks.
Okay.
She's a witch.
She is a witch.
So frostbite will hurt, but not really.
Okay.
I will turn into a wolf, and I will attempt to rip her face off.
Okay. So you've got your wolf token back.
Yep.
All right.
So she's still fairy fired
She is.
until I lose concentration on it,
Mm-hmm.
which, depending on how bad I roll,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get at least one hit in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, I need the wolf. Fuck. Give me a minute. Come on, load. I have advantage because reasons.
That will hit her.
Cool.
I do need
I'll-
a regular con save from you though. As
Okay.
you enter into that.
It's a physical stat, so I use the wolf, right?
No, you.
Wild shape, I think so.
Let's see. No, wild shape. It is only your strength and dex.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because that way you have
I
con.
thought it was your con too. I thought it was your con, strength, and dex, and I think it's your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma
Oh,
that
that's
you
right.
keep
It's
as
three.
a-
It's 3 and 3. That's right. It's
Yeah.
3 and
Okay.
Yep.
So, but I am blessed.
3. You are blessed. So yes, you do have a
So
D4.
I'll do con.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need the bless.
You don't need the bless.
Oh wait, no.
You're good.
Oh, should be normal.
So you take 1 point of damage in your wolf form.
Yep.
And that will take 8 points
of piercing.
and then a strength.
And she has to make a strength save.
Super strong wizardy lady. Go.
I mean, yeah.
She's been working out.
Well, she probably had to carry them down here, so.
Yeah. She's been working out. Look at those muscles.
Well, that's a sweet token.
All right, isn't that cool?
She's kind of scary.
Right? I like her. Okay, Stowe, anything else you want to do?
No, that was bonus action to wild shape and an action to attack. So
Okay.
that's
All right.
it.
So, buddy, that's gonna bring us to you.
So when roaring, air, that firebolt at or the little magic globe ore thingy,
Uh-huh.
did it just absorb it or did it miss when you
It
when?
seemed like it did not connect and do anything.
Okay.
Don't miss.
It wasn't so much that it like missed as in physically missing it. It just didn't seem to like. It seemed like there was kind of a shieldy aspect to it where it did not hit to do damage.
Okay. Well then, I get the song stuck in the little winter witch's head here, and I'm gonna toll the dead on her,
Okay.
and she's gonna hear the ringing of the bells for a little while here.
The Carol of the Bells?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That will not hit. And I love that you rolled exactly the same damage for both of them.
DC 13. It's a.
Yeah, that was a wisdom save of 16.
Oh, okay.
Yep. She's like, "Hey, I really like that song."
I like it too.
Turn it up.
All right. Okay. So with that, anything else, buddy?
Let's see. I think nobody's really taking much damage. I don't think at this point. So that's my turn. I think.
Okay. All right. All right. So with that, she will. She will take her staff against the wolf here, because you're there, for 4 points of piercing damage to you. As you see this mistletoe staff as she attacks with. All right, and she kind of does that whole evil laugh of "You will not survive. You will not take this from me." All right. So with that, you see she kind of glows a little bit brighter, and Santa and Mrs. Claus seem to dim a little bit more. Silent, what are you doing?
This doesn't say this takes an action,
Okay.
so he's going to just take out that jingle bell he found earlier and give it a jingle to summon that reindeer.
Okay.
We'll stay on the opposite side of where she's standing.
Okay. Does said reindeer that you summon have a red nose or not?
Oh, got to.
Okay, I'm just checking. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can summon Rudolph. That's fine. Okay, I'll get you a token in a second. All right, if it lets me. All right. I bet it splits it. Well, that's why I asked if it had a red nose or not. All right. Okay. So let's see here. Come on, let me open the thing. All right. All right. Anything else that you would like to do?
It's weird 'cause it doesn't say. It just says when it's jingle, but it doesn't say if it's an action or not. So I'm assuming it's just an object interaction.
It is an object interaction.
And he will take his turn to try to whack her with his glaive again.
Okay.
Clearly, she has lost the Christmas spirit.
She's trying not to lose the Christmas spirit. She's trying to take the Christmas spirit.
3 plus. So 20.
Okay. That will definitely hit. Yes.
12.
Okay.
And then he will Does he have that yet? He does. Then I will action surge.
Okay.
And try to hit her again.
All right.
Plus.
That will definitely hit. All right, 6 points.
And I will use. Actually, I can't. Yeah, that's fine. And then the reindeer, I think, is
Just roll
what,
me
2d8?
a d20 for him.
Oh.
Because it's actually still going to be an attack, but
Is it a
just
is it
roll
still
me
at
a
advantage
straight,
because
a
she's
straight.
buried?
Yep. Roll 2 d20s for me.
Alright.
Okay. You see, they try to hit her with their antlers, and it just doesn't quite connect. All right.
Damn it, Rudolph.
I know. I know. All right, Roaring Fire, what are you doing?
I see. Something like a mini seal is protecting these groves.
Mm-hmm.
I look at my sister, she looks at me, and she's kind of just shrugged. She's had no idea what to do.
Mm-hmm.
What are these rooms like? We can see them clearly,
You can
right?
see them. It's like a white glowing rune around each of these. Yep.
Alright. Well, I don't know this one. Good. I'm going to focus my attacks on her,
Okay.
and my sister will try to attack with a flaming seed on yellow,
Okay.
just to see what will happen.
Okay.
So
for it.
scorching rays at her,
Okay.
at the witch,
Uh-huh.
and that's advantage because still
It is
fairy
because
fire.
she's fairy fired. Yep. That definitely hits. That definitely hits. And that one hits. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right, that's some pretty awesome damage. Okay.
And a flaming seed, and it's yellow to see what happened.
Okay. As they throw that seed, there's another natural one. All right. It doesn't, like, you see this shield kind of flare up again. At the end of your turn, however, the witch turns and she says, "No, the power will be mine. It was always meant to be mine, and I will have it. I am the spirit of cheer. I am the voice of joy. I will be the one the children adore. It is my birthright." As she flourishes her staff, pointing it directly at the unmoving clauses on the floor. A green and red beam strikes them, and you see their bodies are lifted into the standing position. Their limbs and necks limp like a puppet. As you see, she holds them aloft. You see their eyes are hollow and black, their skin white as snow. Their once festive garb that symbolized the season seems to almost hang off their bodies in a mockery of what it once represented. They simultaneously let loose a bestial scream. They are not themselves. They are something more. You have a feeling that she has sucked the magical spirit out of Santa and is trying to steal it for herself. With that, Pip, what are you doing?
Bruh, I don't even know what to do.
Well,
Did
so here's how it works. Santa and Mrs. Claus are currently possessed and like sucked all of the magic and joy out of their life. The
Right.
witch has sucked it up into her. And there's these 4 orbs that seem to be pulsing with magic.
Yes. Did Pip see roaring fire and blazing fire attack the...
You did.
Like, the light?
Yep.
Okay.
And you saw that it did not seem to do any good.
He'll take his, he's gonna run over to it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll try using his rapier. Yeah, he has a rapier. Okay, he'll try using his rapier on it.
Okay. Go for it. That will hit.
Okay, he'll attempt to hurt it, I guess.
You do, and you totally smash this light that is here, and it shatters. I need a con save for you, please. You were looking for a 15. All of a sudden, you just feel a lot of sadness in your life. And you have lost all holiday spirit. This is a condition. You have disadvantages against the witch, as well as disadvantage on saving throws for 2 hours. But the worst part for Pip is the fact you lose the ability to smell or taste peppermint and cinnamon, making the holiday season much less enjoyable. This effect continues until you take a long rest, or maybe are cured by a Claus. Maybe. So
then,
you have disadvantage on attacks against her.
Right. So then at that, Pip will just like sit on the floor with his back against the wall, and he's just, I don't think I could keep doing this, you guys. And that's his turn.
Alright, Stowe.
I'm gonna try to bite her again.
Okay.
Advantage and bite. I don't think I need the D4.
I don't believe you need the D4 either.
So 6 piercing, and then she needs to make another strength save.
Alright, come on, lady, you've been working out. Let's remember this. You've been working out. She's been working out.
Jesus. The fucking wizard lady is rolling bonkers.
She has a hard life. She's got to do things and stuff. Yep. Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
What can I do as a bonus action? I don't think I can do anything.
Okay. So, buddy, that's going to bring us to you then.
Did the witch react when that fear was busted by
She
Pip?
did.
I'm assuming she didn't like that too well,
She
huh?
did not.
I'm gonna step. Like, how far? Like, when that thing exploded, did it look like it came close to hitting
5
Roaring?
feet.
Just went 5 feet. Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Bonus action. I'm gonna break out my spiritual weapon.
Okay. I went into Spasmic's Twitch and I said, I somehow got the bard to lose their holiday spirit. Yay!
I know, go figure.
Alright, so spiritual weapon. What does your spiritual weapon look like, buddy?
It's a giant candy cane.
Of course it is.
And I'm gonna try and hit white with it. The little white sphere
Okay.
down below me.
Alright, I don't... Alright. You know what we're gonna do for the purposes of this, because they did not give me a candy cane, we're going to use... because it's just cool and also awesome. We're gonna give you this candy cracker guy.
Yeah, that'll work.
So, alright. We're doing that. There you go. You can move him around now. Okay,
Yeah.
so 13.
He's over here.
Okay, 13 for the light
White,
will hit. So go ahead and give me the damage on that. You see this light explodes. Spiritual weapon does not take any damage, so there you go.
That's kind of the cool thing about magical firecrackers.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
That's my bonus action. I'm gonna keep playing the all of the bells and try and
Toll the bells on her again? Okay.
the bells on her again.
Come on. You can do it. Yay! She did it!
Ow!
She's very wise.
Oh my goodness.
There's certain things I can do. Sometimes.
Should pick a different song. Maybe that. There's another song.
Maybe. Apparently, you need to do the Mariah Carey song, apparently.
Oh.
Alright, for that, she is not happy. Not happy at all. Alright. Alright, let's see here. She will, let's see. She is going to, how many people is that? Does not say. Alright, she is going to, you know what? She's just gonna swing the freaking mistletoe staff at the wolf again. Why not?
I think I have one hit. I have what, 11 total? I think I have one hit point as a wolf.
Yep. Alright.
Do need to make a con save on fairy fire.
You're good.
Yeah. Don't need
Okay.
the D4.
Nope. Alright, so with that, like,
I'm gonna roll it anyway.
Okay. Well, there you go. She is, like,
Well, I have it.
She's having a fit. She is not happy. She is, you notice that, like, as those two lights are broken, she seems to dim a little bit.
Yeah, for a lady of who claims to be one of joy and cheer, she's awfully murder happy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Of course.
All you hear is, a dog howling.
Uh-huh.
So.
Alright. So, Silent, what are you doing?
Alright, so one of us has lost their Christmas spirit. She's having a fit, talking about she wants the kids to
worship her.
Worship her. Santa and that other thing next to Santa that does not look.
It's Mrs. Claus.
She has really let herself go.
She's Mrs. Claus. She's all bundled up.
Good Lord, she's got no chin.
She's bundled up.
Wow.
They didn't give me a good Mrs. Claus. I'm sorry.
She eats a lot of cookies. It's fine.
Why's her white hair? Why is her hair not white? That's just weird.
She dyed it red to go with the season.
There you go.
So things are not looking great right now. So
She's trying
Silent
to
will look at.
younger. Come on.
She's gonna ask for Mary Kate and Ashley for Christmas. Mary Kate products will make you look. All right, so things are looking pretty dismal right now. So Silent will look at Eldara, who's clearly she's a little off her rocker, and he will hold up both of his hands to try to stop everything.
Okay.
And then he will cast light above him, the ceiling, so that it's shining down on him.
Okay.
And let's see, he will slowly take his helm off and walk. I'm going to dim the music here. Stand underneath the light, and beneath his helmet, you see kind of a relatively young-looking man, human-ish, because it's North Pole and he's been around forever and a day. Kind of darker hair. And he'll look at Eldara and kind of just shake his head, and then look at everyone else and kind of keep his hands up to slow down, stop what you're doing. And then stand beneath the light, and he'll look at Eldara and say, "And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And
Oh,
lo,
but I like the token.
the-
It's nice, isn't it?
the angels of Mount Celestia came upon them, and the glory of the celestial shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And the archangel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of Imperia a Savior, which is Santa Claus. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in red clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the archangel a multitude of heavenly hosts praising Santa, and saying, Glory to him in the highest, and on earth peace, and goodwill towards men. And that's what Christmas is all about, Eldara.
Give me a, okay,
Charisma?
I was gonna say, persuasion, yeah, with advantage, and bless. Okay.
24.
With that, everything seems to just go silent. Everything seems to stop as she looks over at you, and you see the color just drain out of her. And it is with that that the color comes back into Santa and Mrs. Claus, and all of a sudden you hear this beautiful sound of Christmas carols start up again, and it seems the two circles disappear, and Mrs. Claus and Santa come back, and all of the color comes back into them. You see that the witch is brought down, and she just stops and she sits. And she just stays there. And she just is looking at you. And she says, It was my birthright to take this. It was. I was the firstborn. It was my legacy to hold, but I gave it to him. I just wanted it back. But you are right. For he is the one that the children look up to. He is Santa. And you see the color just completely drains from her, leaving a monochromatic husk of a person.
And I will approach, and Silence will reach into his pouch and take out the frosted sugar cookie he got earlier, and hand it to her and say, The children may look up to Santa, but at the same time, he is not the only one that they look to. There's Jack Frost, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, even the Winter Wizard. There is surely a place in the lower of the North Pole for you, Eldara the Witch, if you shall let it. And he'll hand her the cookie.
She takes the cookie, and it is as she takes it that Santa, now back to his joyful self, steps up to you. With all of his, cheer and happiness, he steps up and he says, Eldara is telling the truth when she says that this was her legacy to begin with. As you see, she is my older sister. Originally next in line to be the one to deliver toys to all the good girls and boys. The one who kept the naughty and nice list. But she gave up the spot voluntarily, opting instead to travel the world and learn various schools of magic rather than be locked into the school of merriment. As she grew older, however, she wanted her birthright back. I was, of course, unwilling to relinquish it, and she had to try to take it. But you are correct. There is a spot for her. And she kind of he looks over to her and says, with an agreement, we can find a place for you here. With that, all of you are taken back to his office, where Santa says, you know, he goes through, and you are taken back to his office. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys over here. Does Santa smell like beef and cheese? He does not. He does not smell like beef and cheese. He smells like candy canes, of course.
Okay, it's the real Santa then.
It's the real Santa. Yes. And as you are all taken over, Pip, you specifically, you are still under the effects of the losing of your holiday spirit. As you enter into Santa's office, you all remember the last time you walked through here, you felt better. And everything was good. However, Pip, you still have this unease, this sadness, as it were. And you're not quite sure what to do. But you see Mrs. Claus go over to the small little cauldron of that is bubbling in the corner, and she takes a coffee cup and pulls out some hot chocolate and walks over to you, Pip, and she hands it to you. And now you have lost, because of this, you have lost the sense of peppermint and cinnamon. But you still can smell chocolate, of course. But for the rest of you, you know that you smell the peppermint and cinnamon in this hot chocolate. As you take a sip, you feel that holiday spirit come back to you. As you enjoy this nice hot cup of cocoa from Mrs. Claus. You are told...
As I start to...
go ahead.
As I start to feel it, my eyes will get, like, wide, and then I'll just chug the... Even though it's, like, scalding hot, I don't care. I'll just chug the cocoa.
Okay. As you do, Santa turns to all of you, and he says, thank you so much for not just saving me, but for saving Christmas as a whole. I knew that there were enough of you in this world that would be able to save Christmas and save me in Mrs. Claus. As a reward, all of you will forever be on the nice list. You have membership for life.
The mess.
And also, he goes over to his desk, he unlocks it, he pulls out a bag, and you see what is the richest, softest, silkiest, velvetiest bag you've ever seen. It's small, but it is beautiful. And you see a glittering, sparkling rope cinches the top closed. I need everybody to please roll a d20.
Jeez.
Okay. All right. With that, he holds out this bag and he says, within this bag, an item for each of you. And the kicker was, if anybody rolled a natural 20 on that, it would have made a difference. It did not, so it's all good. I need everybody to please roll a d12.
Hey.
All right. So with that, let's see here. Silent, you receive, oh, this is good. This is really good. Let's see. I want to make sure here. All right. You reach in, Silent, and you find, you pull out what looks to be a round orb of some kind. And you have Rudolph's nose of everlasting light. It's a round, soft, emitting a red aura. Some would even say it glows. When you wear it, emits a red-tinted light source for 30 feet. Roaring fire. You reach in and you pull out some black fur-lined boots. Probably the most solid and sturdy boots that you've ever seen. Black with white fur lining. Your feet will be even toastier when the rest of you might not be. You have the ability to move across Arctic terrain unhindered and gives it +2 to saving throws while standing in Arctic terrain. So you have black fur-lined boots. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. That was 11. Okay, Stowe, you're gonna like this one too. You pull out a red fur-lined hat. Come on, you know exactly what this hat looks like. It grants the wearer a +3 to all perception checks and ability to gain amorphous form once per day for 10 minutes, allowing you to move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. It's like you know how Santa gets down the chimney. Let's see here. So then we had a 9 for Buddy. Okay. You get you pull out a red fur-lined coat. You'll be the life of the holiday party with this, baby. No more ugly sweaters here. Only the height of North Pole fashion. Red silk with white edging. Grants the wearer a +2 to AC and a +1 to charisma, resistance to cold damage, and does not count as armor nor against encumbrance.
Wow.
Right? It's cool. All right. And so then Pip. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. Because he knows exactly what you need. You reach in and you expect to be, something, clothing wise or whatever, as you've seen your other party members reach in. But you reach in and you pull out the most beautiful, perfect candy cane you have ever seen. The plastic comes off without breaking the cane. The stripes are perfectly even, and the pepperminty taste is beyond perfect. This works as an arcane focus, +1 cold damage to all spell damage rolls, and can be licked once a day as a free action to restore 1d4 hit points. You lost your sense of peppermint, but you now have it forever back.
That's awesome.
All right. So with that, okay. I think that let's see here. He turns to each of you and he says, "There's one more item that I wish to bestow upon you all." And he hands you one, just one. So you guys have to depend on who you want. A snow globe. And he says, "Admittedly, a little creepy for this holiday. The snow globe contains a ghostly figure dressed in a black robe watching an elderly human man in a nightgown while he sleeps. When shaken, a faint voice can be heard yelling 'humbug' as the snow finishes swirling. Any creature who spends 10 minutes studying the snow globe gains advantage on their next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. It can only be gained once a day and only by a single creature. but is lost if the bearer completes a long rest or resets at dawn. And he says, I have one, but you will be given one each as you leave today. As a thank you, as you have officially saved Christmas, and I will
I like
be
it.
forever grateful. So with that, we find ourselves within the village of the North Pole, successfully having saved Christmas. You have done well. You shake the globe and it says, bah humbug.
I just keep shaking it.
That's fair. It keeps doing it. Yep. It keeps doing it. So with that, thank you guys. Good job. You have officially completed the module for Extra Life Cause for Concern. So yay! Good job.
That was a fun one.
That was a fun one. I told you that was going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like saving Christmas. It's fun.
As we probably zoom out, fade to black, roll credits, Pip would just go up to silent and be like, "That's what happens when you talk. What else can you do?"
All right.
It'll look down and go,
That's fair. I mean, realistically, that's fair. Speaking of fade to black, does anybody else want to? What would your characters do going forward? Do you have
Probably
any
get that-
idea?
Get that goblin
absolutely
off
not.
of the barrow.
Well, yeah, of course.
Pip would probably just go back to bed.
That's fair. Okay.
Silent would probably head back to the Sword Coast to continue spreading the tenets of Christmas year-round.
Awesome. Well, until
William Fire probably just continue down the road with his sister. Probably so.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll see everyone together next year.
Okay. Well, it seems that this is a great group to save Christmas if necessary, to help Santa when needed, but in all, to just continue with the holiday spirit and know that Santa is real and will always live within your hearts. So, with that, we do fade to black, and I do want to say thank you so much to all of my amazing players. You guys are great. I love you so much. Just a reminder that we do have our Princes of the Apocalypse adventure on Monday. And then Friday and next Saturday we will be off for our actual Christmas. But keep watching as we pick up the next week and we do something for the new year. Since Christmas has already been saved, we can go ahead and celebrate it next week. So, with all of that said and done, let us go ahead and see if we can pass on some holiday cheer. I believe we might have some people on. We do. All right, we are going to go ahead and we will be raiding into, let's see here. We're going to raid into Jay Luna as he is playing some Grand Theft Auto. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope that no matter what, you guys do have a wonderful Christmas. And thank you so much for helping us to raise money for our kids at our local children's hospital. And until next time, thank you so much for hanging out at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Good night, guys.